Man, that's a pretty sad theme song. Compare that to Fate Extra, but you don't have any sad themes. It's just the ocean. It's eerie as fuck. Okay, so I left it right before I got into the actual gameplay. Have to admit, I kind of prefer the soundtrack of Fate Extra a lot more. Anyway, so Leo told us to head to the Sakura Labyrinth to see what the fuck was up here. So let's go. What is it? This looks so good. I wonder if I didn't accidentally put an HD texture mod on this. I don't think so. I sense myself descending into an abyss. After a feeling of a drowsy intoxication wears off, we find ourselves in a strange space. Our first sight was that of the setting sun against the horizon and the towering castle spires all around us. I can't see the ground. A path extends out before us like a strong thread. The smell of iron blended with the breeze, as if staying in this sublime scenery is an unconceivable scent of blood. Oh, unconceivable scent of blood. Oh my god, what the fuck is up with my throat today?
Stop it.
Signal confirmed. Hear me, future. This is the student council room. No, I thought it was the laughy, jokey numbnuts room. Of course. Currently, our resources are set to prioritize safeguarding your digital shell, future. So we call it an arena. That there is the far side of the moon, a null realm formed out of imaginary numbers. By measuring every number that composes you, we're prevented the collapse of your significance, future. Transmission from Leo's all clear. I wonder if number measurement and collapse of significance means that so long as you're monitoring me from the student council room, my position would be lost. Yes, to make a simple comparison, you are underwater. Please think of it as us giving you oxygen to breathe, time. Being called time is never gonna stop being funny. Oh my god. The image and measurements, the monitor assist support effectively. Though we can't scan the Sakura Labyrinth, we can substitute you as a monitoring device to survey the surroundings. Seriously, I think Castor's boobs are way bigger in this game. Or maybe, I don't know. The labyrinth has the structure for an arena. Now, what are those biosigns? Biosign readings are all across the labyrinth. Biosigns. Basically, there are humans in the labyrinth who entered before us? No, since the game was only just built, no life forms should be inside the labyrinth. If they are, then that means they were in the Sakura Labyrinth at the start, or perhaps they were victims who couldn't escape to the old school building. That's likely, I think. But how strange. Despite how large these biosigns are, I can't read any ID. I'm sorry, currently these biosigns are known. Time, can you see your map? You can read your surroundings as well as things like enemy readings in the area. That said, all that we can do is fix the camera on you and monitor your situation. So please take every precaution. If things become dangerous, please return at once. As Sakura says, we are maintaining the staircase between your current location and the school building right now. If you experience any peril, head back. Now then, please explore the area. I was cautious, wondering how buggy this would all be, but this is it? I was scared for nothing. I really love that little head that she has. It really ties the whole design together. The basic action should make quick work of this place. Okay, darling, let's embark on our tour of this tasteless castle. Castor boldly gazes over the arena without a shred of fear. What's with this uneasiness, I feel? Compared to me who can hardly tell left from right, Castor is composed. The far side of the moon is an unknown space to Castor too. Maybe she can be relaxed despite that because she puts absolute trust in my instructions. She better damn do that. What's the point of AX or otherwise? My anxiety mounts. Sure, I understand that Cass and I are in the same boat. I really feel that way too. However, I can't find any of those memories, those experiences. It's pathetic of me not to remember what we did in the Holy Grail War. Yes, we get it. You're trying to be a sequel and yet at the same time an alternate version of Fate Extra. We get it. Did Future Tense really handle these battles with so much trust placed into it? Yes, I did. I died quite a bit. Darling, that muscle head berserker isn't here. Fear not. I get the feeling that we'll be fine help if we don't screw up. Oh my god. You're really making a fucking reference to Tulubu, aren't you? Oh my god, just stop. I want to remember this. Is this tied to the clear data? Why is the game making a reference to Tulubu? I don't want to fucking remember that. This isn't the time to be hesitating. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's. Okay, so they changed the heads-up display to be bigger. It almost definitely seemed to be way bigger than the original. The cameras also place, I think, a little bit different. Oh, that's 6 or... Let me check all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh god. Okay, this time all her stats are in E. If I recall correctly, I think her magic was D in Fate Extra, I think. Now it's like... Oh my god. Custom Jet Black Mage. What skills does she have? None! Damn. Okay, let's... What's this? This option is not yet available. Okay. Increases the masters. That's amazing. This series running really badly, man. I have no idea if it's a me problem or otherwise. It shouldn't be a you problem. 34 grams lost. I didn't change any settings. There shouldn't be any problem. It might be Twitch being fucking stupid. Accessory for males. What the fuck is this? Not around with your bare hand. Agakuren type 1 was... Oh, you can change the difficulty at any point? That's actually pretty cool. I have to admit that that's at least pretty nice. Okay, so let's keep going. Stop. I love Leo saying stop. Hey, try quitting and refreshing, Slap. Oh, ho, that's an enemy problem. Say, Future, do you remember how to fight? No, I completely, I forgot everything. I don't even know how to drink water anymore. Yep, I forgot. I'm not saying that. It's okay. I think I... Would you like to skip the battle tutorial? Stop. Well, let's see. It's fine to admit. Well, then let's go over the basics. Touch him. Yeah, it's the same mechanics as extra. Alright. Yeah, all the patterns are available. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I didn't activate a cheat or anything. I swear to god I didn't do that. Yeah, it's... Animation is definitely a lot smoother. Sakura Man. What's Sakura Man? Is that supposed to be the money? They come this week. Black Heaven Hollow. That's just actually strange. I'm defeating this hostile program so gallantly. All I see is a look of defeat. Well, what do you wanted to say, Caster? I'm not sure how I feel about the redesign user interface. I think I like Fate Extra's user interface a bit more, but we'll see. I guess it's easier to see the order of when you attack compared to Extra, but I don't know. I just like that. That and the music seem to be so far the two things I think I like that a little bit more than Extra, but we'll see. What my servant told me was unexpected, but I wasn't that surprised, because I'm in similar positions. Castro's goals are gone and I'm very hazy. One could say we're pretty similar in that regard. Yes, because he sucks! I know of factors. A servant's trump card, the proof that one is a heroic spirit which remains walls to your name. All servants have a legend representing the urges, which they can treat as a weapon. If you're a famous fencer, they wield a secret sword. If you're a spirit in mythology, they wield the miracles spilling off in their legend. Castor is no exception to that. If I recall correctly, Castor's noble phantasm. The number one useless noble fence by user choice. Wait, is that supposed to break the fourth wall? People really voted in Japan, because this game only came out in Japan, that the caster had the worst noble phantasm? Seriously? With that fucking team, how fucking cheap it is. It basically is free magic for an entire turn. People seriously said that was the most useless noble phantasm. It's a pretty solid one. This is true. You certainly might be stuck with those default values where I have those clothes on. Good fortune. How? The fuck? Pre-situation to somebody who was basically just chilling on the fucking student council room. Fuck you too, Leo. Caster reluctantly assents to Leo's words. It feels strange that Leo knows more details about the caster of future time than myself, given my hazy memory. I can't let it stop me though. Anyway, let's press on. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so fountains are here. Stop! Every time you comes up. Stop! Please direct your attention to blah blah blah. Just blah blah blah. Ah. What's the matter, Sakura? Now, if it's a structure, its function should be able to extract. It's done. A save function has been added to the revival fountains. Please use to save within the habitat. Okay, so the game adopts a more normal structure. You can save within the dungeons. It's not like the original game. I think I remember seeing something about this years ago that there were revival functions and save points. I think, but yeah, now it's fully confirmed. Good, I like to see a feature to be installed in your size arena. Good kids should only do an hour a day. Yeah, of course. Why would I not? But it's so grinding is a lot less of a fucking hassle as a result. I think I remember seeing that there was no anti-grinding in CCC, so in general it just seems like grinding is much, if it's what it seems like to me, grinding is way less of a problem in CCC versus Extra. Stop. Oh, so it's just part of... Oh, so the patterns are intended to be known on purpose. Definitely seems a lot faster than Extra in terms of the pacing. Not a complaint. I thought that sometimes was a little clunky. So the game being faster is also good. No, my, this lever has a... Oh, now there's chain break? Okay, that's pretty fucking cool. That's a nice change. Yeah, enemy pattern open. Get skill curse. Oh, so you don't do alteration of the souls, it seems like. To get skills. You get the skills when you level up, so that's already very different from Extra. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I like how Extra structures skills, even if the game was a dick about it in Chapter 6, but I like that. There was a certain amount of compromise that the game expected from the player. So that's kind of a... Yeah, this is used. So they should have just said, skip the fucking tutorial. I was expecting a new mechanic, no, it's the same fucking shit as always. Yeah, whatever. Weave game. Okay. Oh. Wait. What the fuck? This is me pressing circle. Why did... You can jump? I pressed circle because I wanted to orient the screen! Now you can jump? Oh shit! You can jump now! What? Holy shit, there might actually be platforming in this! Okay, I didn't expect that. I guess she looks more well now, perfect. See? So let's jump in and make sure. DNF 11 thinks otherwise. Okay, so did her stats increase or no? Okay, so that's that. The strength 11. Her stats didn't increase, right? can't follow. Hold on a second. How do you rearrange the screen then? Oh, so L1 and R1 at the same time is L and R are to rearrange the screen. That was circle in the previous game. So circle is now jumping. Stop! This enemy has a more advanced thought routine than the other enemies so far. This is a good friend. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Yeah, I think Castle performance is a little like the director had to have a deeper voice. That... Okay, pressing the R button will automatically provide directions. Okay. If the battle turns against you despite all your support, press the L button to run. That's actually something you couldn't do in the first game. You couldn't escape fights in the first game. Once you're in a fight, you have to commit to it. That's not the case here, so that's a pretty big change. Also, pressing the R button will automatically provide directions, but I don't recommend using it until you know the enemy's attack pattern. That's all the explanations have. Okay, so it's definitely a lot more friendly to the player compared to the previous game. The fact you can actually save the sacrifice lemon. Okay, let me go save. Why not? The fucking save jumping animation fucking kills me. I wonder what the jump animation is for female Hakuno. Okay. Castor feels bitter about being reset, but he still crushes through his hostile progress with ease despite that. Lady, you just got the fountains. If it is what it is, Castor's gonna have a fucking easy time grinding because she could just go to a fountain, get her magic bucket back up. I could just go, ha ha ha, skill goes brrr, and basically avoid the rock, paper, scissors. Also, I got three predictions, 3 turns from the first go. It's actually pretty nice. As I recall, the reliable sigh of her back. Castor takes a deep sigh, lowering her shoulders feebly. Focus on her, my set to return quickly. Castle said we'll talk later. Right now. Where the fuck Ellery? Ellery was like, hey, I wanna see Faye Extra. Well, here's Faye Extra. Where are you? A sturdy door blocks our way. Looks like the arena continues past this door, though. Just gotta find the key.
材質はブラックアイス型プログラム。セキュリティレベルはスター。さくら、何ですか？このスターという記号は。
私も初めて見ました。セキュリティレベルはサーバントのパラメーターと同じものです。最も強いセキュリティレベルは A、弱いものは E。例外として EX がありますけど。スターなんてカテゴリーはありません。待ってください。映像を解析します。これだけ視覚データがあるなら、ここからでもスキャニングして。嘘。計測不能。 カウントがオーバーしているんじゃなくて数値にすることができない。
I'm not making an over 9,000 joke. That's too fucking easy.
ムーセルのライブラリにもない新種の防壁なんて。
Sakura shakes her astonishment. From her perspective as a Moonso AI, this door goes against common sense. No, apparently it's on a level that shouldn't exist.
その防壁については後だ。周囲の量子が大きく揺らいでいる。用心しろ。俺の勘だが、おそらく。
Oh! Julius? The comms cut out midway. The voices from the student council room, drowned out by sandstorm-like interference, don't reach me. There.
そこまでよ、三流マスターとその下僕。スカンピーのくせに人の心をまじまじと見ないでくださる？
I suddenly hear a voice and turn around, but no one is behind me. Where was this voice coming from? No, more importantly, this voice, if I recall correctly. Uh-oh. Hey, we were allies in the previous game! Wait, calm the fuck down! She can fix— No, she can fix you! Wait, Rin, oh, chill, we're cool. We're friends. This dark girl is not normal. Wait, why is she mad at me? I ain't making any defenseless anus jokes lately, I swear to God. Yeah, she's Rin Tosaka. She was one of the masters participating in Holy Grail War. A wizard of spectacular ability and a shoo-in to win. Or, by the way she spoke just now, it sounds like she's the ruler of the labyrinth. Asking for it!
あなた、今ボスっぽい宣言をしませんでした？そうだって言ってるじゃない。私はこの城のクイーンにして、ムーンセルの新しい支配者。そう、しぶとく生き残ったあなたたちを管理支配する月の女王様とお呼びなさい。なんと？まあ、言われてみれば、それっぽい革のブーツですけど、ウィップは？ウィップはどこですか？
Oh my god, cast her. Rin is the queen of the moon. Stubbornly surviving is referred to us, I guess. She said that she controls and rules over us?
そっちの考えもお見通しよ。月の裏側から出たいんでしょ？だから唯一の出口であるこの迷宮にやってきた。でも残念。絶対に出してあげないから。だいたい表に戻ってどうするの？あなたの実力じゃせいぜい2回戦止まり。すぐにやられて死んじゃうだけよ。それとも自分から死にたい趣味なわけ？そういうことならここで私がいただいても OK ね。
Unbelievable. Even for me with my hasty memory, Rin's so characteristic behavior comes as a huge shock. Yeah, everyone's behaving out of character half the time. Well, except Shinji. Shinji always behaves like a fucking douche. Fuck Shinji. I hope he dies. Why can't he be the first character to die here? Why can't he just drop it and just break his neck? And everyone fucking cheers. Fuck Shinji. Anyways, Rin did believe in oh my god, I can't fucking pronounce that. Meritocracy. Oh, thank god. But she also had honesty and integrity. Why would my rival, someone more dependable than anyone, have such a cold air about her now? おとなしく校舎に隠れていればいいのに、のこのこと亀みたいにやってきたんだもの。この城は私たちの城。入ったものは私たちの所有物よ。ビタ一文見逃さないから覚悟なさい。Rin is serious. While look at her lips, she raises an arm threateningly. I see the proof of her being a master. Command seals. 何歳ですね。バッチ来い。ご名答。No. This was... Wait, what? What the fuck is this? That's not the answer I was expecting. Who the fuck are you? That young girl with the red hair. Sure, rinse was effect that last year, but this is kind of different from what I remember.
お下がりくださいマスター。この女やる気満々です。いいじゃない。気に入ったわ。
Man, this game is way fucking horny than the other one. Please don't ban me, Twitch.
この子たちならいい声を聞かせてくれそう。そこの豚、名前を名乗りなさい。豚ですって？それって DEB ってことかこんちくしょう。見た目若いからって調子に乗ってんじゃないですよ。豚を豚と呼んで何がいけないの？むしろ誇りに思いなさい。この私に。
At least climax for me? What the fuck?
しなさいよ。ほら早く。ブヒーって泣いて。泣きなさい。
Man, Phoenix was so calm and this game is fucking insane.
泣かないの？嘘。どういうことよ。この世界なら何でも私の思い通りになるって。
I guess it's just jealous. That's just flat.
話が違うじゃないマネージャー。もう頭痛が止まらないわ。
The servant starts tearing out her own hair. She's been spewing nonsense, but her eyes are filled with madness. Even a novice like myself can tell that this red girl has defeated countless servants. Caster can probably detect the waft of blood coming from Lance better than I can.
ちょっとランさん落ち着いて。たまたまあいつらが言うことを聞かないのはたまたまだってば。っていうかぶっ刺せば全て解決よ。あなたの槍で貫かれれば誰だって泣くもの、物理的に。そうだったわ。さすがねリー。あなたのそういう切れるところ味方ながら恐ろしいわ。それはこっちのセリフよランサー。本当はバーサーカーなんじゃないかって疑うくらい頼もしい感触持ちだし。褒めてもお金はあげないわよリン。そっちこそ今日も目いっぱいただ働きしてもらう。
Man, this is fucking creepy.
その切り返し最高。楽しいわねリン。株で大失敗した時ぐらい楽しいわ。
Oh god, this coming off after the fucking tariffs and the stock market crash. Oh my god, no.
この抜群のキャラかぶり。二人はツンデレ。ちょっと古いですねこのネタ。
Of course, this is not time to be stunned. Honestly, I want to pretend like I saw nothing and just leave, but that servant's strength and bloodlust is the real deal. What do we do? Should we fight or run? Retreat, fuck it. I'm not.
あの角付き女に尻尾を巻くのは願い下げですが、ここは引きの一手。
I would refuse to turn tail in that.
再戦にかけるとしましょう。
Yeah, we have my servant. If all else fails, retreat, or something like that. We don't know our opponent's abilities, who they are. More starts are reduced. Challenging them here won't accomplish anything. Besides, well, hard to believe, we and Lance are so busy laughing that they notice what we're doing. Slowly, quietly, we retreat until we are sufficiently far enough that we make a break for it. Ciao!
あれランサーカモネギはもしかしてもう倒しちゃった？はあ？私一歩も動いてないわよ。っていないわね。リン、あなたバカじゃないの？あんたにだけは言われたくないわよ。
Okay, CCC is a little weird. It has some weird tonal issues. It's a lot funnier than, a lot more lighthearted than Ixo. I was expecting it to get a lot darker. I mean, maybe the game gets darker later, but I don't know. But I'm surprised. There's a lot more humor compared to Extra. Extra was a lot more straight. Thanks for chasing us, but this brings up to the door. She's the ruler of this labyrinth, and the mastermind was trapped us in the skull building. Yeah, something tells me that's bullshit. Just what on earth happened to her, I wonder. I don't know. She saw the defenseless anus jokes that people make from staying night. She was like, yeah, I'm done. We need more characters like this in all games. Record the writers. Nash would be with the so-called serious business, maybe. Minecraft would be so much better. No. Ah, we finally connected. Are you okay, future?
申し訳ありません。
Syncing voice was obstructing our voice channel. We're getting all of your visuals. We have confirmation Miss Tosaka her servant. We immediately prepare some countermeasures from the wall and the jamming. Please raise for now.
報告します。
My roof for you. Our calls will still go through, but that it's okay to sleep in as much as you like. Oh, there's Julius. Hi, Julius. So, you're back. As we've heard from the student council, return to the second. It is an old model. We can like the near side school. The system is down except for one room and NPCs are before sleep. You hurry back and get some rest too. Can I keep talking to Julius and bother him? Hey, Julius. Yeah, this game is a little weird. I have to admit, I didn't expect half this shit. I was expecting something a lot closer to Extra, to an extent, but yeah, I think that might have been a mistake. I have to admit that the game seriously looks so beautiful. I'm wondering if this actually came pre-patched with HD textures or some shit, but no, it doesn't seem to be. The size is actually smaller than Fate Extra's. There are blurry textures here and there. Like there, which doesn't seem logical for HD textures. So, no, it's just that the textures are just that good, it seems like. It's just that good looking of a game. Which is good, because Fate Extra... Which is good, because Fate Extra itself already looked fantastic. I commented before that Fate Extra looked phenomenal. It was one of the strongest aspects of that game. How good that game looked. They don't have to actually make quality, unlike us. No, we do know. The problem is massive corporations being dicks. I enter the private room Sakura prepared for us. This is a space totally just for my servant and me. You know, I don't trust Sakura not putting a fucking secret camera there just to peep at us. Like, what are you gonna do with your servant? I don't trust her. She's already hot for Hakuno, so I don't trust her. I don't know. Outside the window it's nighttime. Apparently this indicates all communication with the student council room has been severed. Here we can talk about things we don't want others listening to. Since this will be our base from now on, Caster cautiously checks the room. As for me, pathetically, the moment I entered the room, I was raided with my strength. Too much has happened, so my mind and body are exhausted. Oh god, it's a bad. Caster clears her throat with an ahem and clearly... Oh, she has a tight top. And calmly begins to speak to her amateur of a math. Hey, I'm not an amateur!
ご主人様、清水の舞台から飛び降りる覚悟でお尋ねするんですけど、もしかして私のこと忘れちゃってます？
Those few words send a sharp pain through me. Now that I think about it, why haven't I told her about this yet? Even with all my memories, my body seems to remember all the time we spent together. That fucking line. I'm furious with myself for making Caster ask me such a question.
いいんですいいんです。別に怒っているわけじゃなくて、ただ確認しただけですから。というか、ご主人様、辛そうな顔をしているんですもの。差し出がましくはありますが、私の方から切り出させていただきました。
Caster bows her head and apologizes. Oh my god, stop with the fucking... This is so bot that keeps... Oh my god. I should be the one apologizing. Caster, concerned for her master, knew she wouldn't like what she hears, but still delving into it. It's not too late, even now, I confess honestly. About how I currently can't even remember who I am. About how I remember fighting the Holy Grail with Caster, but not in vivid details, no matter how much I try. Maybe everything, including my memories, are dummies planted inside of me by someone.
それはないです。 記憶がなかろうとご主人様はご主人様です。そこはドーンと自信を持ってくださいまし。だってこの卵がご主人様の魂の匂いを間違えるとかありえません。
Punish Hakuno? I don't think they would do something that fucking weird. Huh? Did this servant just blurt out something kind of disturbing? I mean, Tamamo could never make mistake the scent of darling soul. My market doesn't come off so easily. Actually, yeah, that's actually...
情熱的な屋上での告白とか、めくるめく夜のこととか、マウント外されたこととか、お忘れになってるのでしょう。
Oh my god, what a liar! That never happened!
私、妻として悲しいのです。よよよ、あんなにも仲睦まじい。
Oh my god, Casper is such a liar! Castor hides her face in the hem of her western clothes and breaks out crying. How sad. What cruel tricks fate plays on people. I mean, reasons aside. I think these are 100% faked here. That way of reacting is the one most important thing you do recall. Ah, take that!
私からも告白タイムです。実はですね、私もいろいろと忘れちゃってるみたいで。
Okay, so she's forgotten things, but she still hasn't forgotten enough to try to deceive Hakuno that they totally flopped. I'm glad.
聖杯戦争を戦った記憶はあるんですよ。でも部分があやふやさんなんです。
I don't know if you remember your confession, but there is save transfer, which I've done. The game apparently gave me some sort of item, which I should check out now on my room. One thing I'll say about Castor, her priorities are absolutely bold and on straight, as we can tell. It's not like she's trying to remember this or that. No, she's just trying to get into Hakuno's pants.
原因はとっくに解明しています。もともとサーバントは表から裏に行けるようには作られていないのです。普通なら燃え尽きてしまうのですよ。記憶の一部が焼けた程度の私は運が良かったのでしょう。でもご主人様の記憶喪失はまた別件みたいなのです。こっちはよからぬ者が関与しているに違いありません。
I see. Just like Leo's Gawain, Castor has missed memories. I can't remember everything, but Castor clearly knows what's missing. My case is grave, but Castor took that into consideration with a smile and it's alright. Speaking of saves, Arkham, the game actually allows you to save now in the middle of dungeons. その体を癒してくださいまし。では仲良くお布団へと。あれ、私の枕がなぜ部屋の隅へ？ピンクギツネ、初日ぐらい自重しろ。So back to first. つまんないです、ご主人様。Yeah, I'm sorry, Castor, but you have to know the other person a bit, especially if they have. You just can't go fucking people in line with that. You have to wait a bit before you do that. I woke up to a ringing sound like an alarm clock. It's a call from the student council room. Waking up after getting plenty of sleep, I see that the school is in sunset. So this school really doesn't have any concept of a day and time, it seems. So I guess it doesn't have a time limit like Fate Extra. So again, much more traditional design in terms of the structure compared to Fate Extra. Compared to the more... again, doing it again would have been kind of repetitive and a retread. 旦那様より2時間早く起きて朝毛の支度をする。それが良妻の証ですもの。さあ、朝はいかがいたします？ご飯？お No, come on, Caster.
あ、いやいや、待った待った。なんでマッハでドアに手をかけるですか？
Yeah, wait a sec. We're not at that level. We're supposed to have
待って
amnesia.
ます。冗談ですってば。私だって真面目な空気はお読みしますとも。これから生徒会室で今後の対策ですね。ではでは、楽しいお出かけと参りましょう。購買でスイーツ系を販売してくれるということないんですけどね。
Okay, let me check my room. Give me a second. Can I check? There's supposed to be an item I got from transferring, but the save. Access to information matrix granted. View the information matrix. There's Anderson. Is he gonna be a boss or he's here? I don't fucking know.
Oh, 奇妙なことに巻き込まれちゃいましたね。ウサギもいない月の裏側とか、かぐやちゃんもびっくりです。ああ、でもあれですね。聖杯戦争の隙間をついた新婚旅行と考えれば、それはそれで美味しいような。
Oh my god.
今は記憶のないご主人様をおもんぱかって自重タイムですが、旅行中にどうにかなっちゃうのはお約束ですし。
Calm the fuck down.
むしろ既成事実バッチコーイでお待ちしてますから、ご主人様はいつでも野獣と化してくださいませ。
She's actually restrained in the first game. She was genuinely restrained. Here, she just wants to get. I don't know what you mean by script. What do you mean by script? First of all, before we talk about honeymoons, we aren't even married. Even though my memory, I still remember that clearly.
その冷静なツッコミ、さすがご主人様。痛すぎる。ママも泣いちゃいますよよよ。とまあ、冗談か本気かはさておきまして、たとえどのような場所であれ、私はご主人様のサーバントです。その一点はご信頼くださいませ。彩色権利、何をやらせても完璧な私です。あなた様をささっと月の表へ戻し、ついでに聖杯戦争も制覇してみせましょう。
Memory my made him forget how to hold back. Exactly.
割と本気で入校祭の覚悟ですので、私の活躍に惚れ込んでくださいましね。
It's also a lot more smog than that. Okay, can I not check my information matrix with the triangle button, unlike the first game? Yeah, you cannot check your information matrix. Okay, that kinda sucks. That's a weird downgrade for the first game. Okay, so what the fuck did they get? It's this... Well, I'll check later. So that's why there's no heads-up display in-game. Because there's no time limit. Oh my god, that lady really wants to get into Leo's pads. Okay, let's check the commissary. Still nothing here. Yeah, there's no quick travel button. Really? Oh, you can jump here? Oh no! Oh, that's so... Yo, that fucking... Why does the game allow you to jump in this section? I love the fucking jump animation. VX 64. Oh, what's this? No, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I wanted to examine that, but yeah. Yeah, but the fact that there's no quick travel on like extra kinda sucks. I guess they wanted to make you explore the school more, but that I have to admit it kinda blows. The vibe I get is that Fate Extra is what the company wanted Nasu to write, while Fate Extra CCC what he wanted to write instead. Yeah, that's actually interesting to see. Nasu commented from the Heaven's Feel 3 Blu-ray that the reason Fate Extra CCC exists, at least in part, was because reception to Sakura's character from Staying Night was rather mixed to negative at the time of like 2012. I think it was 2011, 2012. Reception to the Heaven's Feel route was initially very negative in Japan before it increased, but before it was like 5 years after Staying Night it was praised. But Sakura's character was still very, very controversial, and so CCC sort of exists to redeem Sakura's character. At least to an extent, that's one of the reasons CCC exists. I'm guessing the other one is just extra money for Typhoon, especially after Witch of the Holy Night came out a year before this and bombed spectacularly, because who the fuck releases a visual novel without any voice acting in 2012? But that's what Typhoon did, but you know. It's weird because I've seen clips of it. It looks super high production, like really well animated, but there is no voices, and that's so fucking weird. I will because you can't afford actors. Yeah, but the issue with them is that they could afford actors, but they didn't do it. Anyways.
迷宮探索の成果は2つ。1つは未知のルーチンで作られた防護扉の発見だ。あの後、記録したデータを元に解析したが、プログラムを読むことさえできなかった。
The one thing I will say, this is way slower pace than Extra. If Extra was too quick, this is going at snail's pace by comparison.
誰にもできないということだ。あの扉のハッキングは不可能だろう。
兄さん、それ大げさじゃないですか。僕はお手上げでしたけど。他の人ならあっさり解けるかもしれませんよ。
Like Leo is like, bro.
可能性はゼロではないが、生徒会はあの扉をシールドと呼称。今後はシールドの突破が最優先課題となる。
実際シールドを抜けないと先には進めませんからね。では会計代理のガウェイン、どうぞ。
あなたが遭遇した遠坂凛とそのサーバントについて分析結果を伝えます。結論から言って遠坂凛は本物です。彼女の言動にはおかしな点が見られましたが、大まか。
Yeah, I get the feeling Gawain is wrong about this, but I don't know.
いや、あそこまでなんでもない。続けてくれ。
Yeah, you know, I agree with Julius. Gawain, you're fucking up.
彼女は月の女王を名乗り、彼を捕らえようとしました。理由はわかりませんが、彼女がこの事態の原因であり、我々を閉じ込めている敵と見て間違いないでしょう。
Dude, I think that's...
遠坂凛のサーバントはランサー。これも我々の記憶通りです。多少の差異はありましたが。
いや、ガウェイン卿。さすがにそれは。
ユリウス、レオの結論に何か異論が？
No, these really used to...
続けてくれ。確かにどうあれ倒さねばならない相手だ。中身がどうだのはさまつな問題だった。
I like how Julius is the character to be like realize, hey, this is...
ユリウスです。では続きを。ランサーはサーバントとしてそれほど強力ではありません。
I don't believe you. Fuck you. I don't trust you. You're fucked, away. You're a joke in the previous game. I don't trust your fucking analysis. Gawain may have said that nonchalantly, but a B plus to A service is top class. This is what sucks about the standards prodigies have. Dude, Gawain sucks. No wonder they did so well in the fucking previous game. Him and Leo and Julius. They just fucking cheated with God mode cheats. Fucking... Where? Where can I buy a Lancer Dakimakura? Road waits a couple of turns before start, just in time for me to unavail myself and the blaze before. But how the fuck am I supposed to know you were going to unavailable?
さすがですね、ガベン。騎士として戦うだけでなく、魔術、電子戦の素養まであるとは。
いえ、これも騎士のたしなみ。政権の担い手だからといって、それだけにあぐらをかくのはどうかと。
Oh my
王な
god.
らともかく、騎士は政権をぶっ破するだけの簡単な仕事ではあり
Get
ま
away,
せん。
sucks, man. Don't let any Knuckles pass you. You know, if I ever play Chronicles of the Sword, it's gonna be so fucking funny. When it will suck your dick. No!
さて、現状この2点が僕たちの前に立ちふさがっている問題です。質問はありませんね。
はい、会長、小生の出番はいかが。
Dude, you don't even have a fucking servant.
ないようなので話をす
It's just... Yeah, there's a lot more humor in this compared to Extra.
る。
Way more
女王が持った
humor.
ミストーサカとランサーに関してはまだ情報が足りませんが、
He services himself.
戦力さえ増強できれば十分に対応可能でしょう。問題はシールドです。こちらは明確な方針のもとかからないと打開はできないでしょう。ですので、摂政員キアラさんにこのデータを渡してきていただけますか？
Oh, I have to do bitch work again? You can't be too fucking arse to just get up and just give the fucking thing to Kiara. Leo hands me the air of the shield. I don't mind passing this on to Kiara, but I wonder what it's for her.
どうしても何も可能性の話です。現状、僕たちでは解析できないのなら他の方に当たってみるべきでしょう。彼女が風文通りの方なら非合法の防壁破りを知っているかもしれない。
What
という
rumors?
期待はありますが。
You know, isn't this the kind of stuff I should know about? Where's the Kiara? What in the world is that about?
よろしくお願いします。僕と彼女では話が成立しません。価値観と立場が違いすぎて。
Why do I need math? You need math because you need to program.
摂政員、摂政員。はて、どこかで聞いた覚えが。なんだこの頭痛は。頭が割れる。なんたること。その名を思い出そうとすると小生、どうにかなっちゃいそうである。
I'll let Gatsu do his thing. Nothing else is going on, so I'll try me up. I just like how Gatsu is having one hell of a headache and no one pays any attention to him. Like, yeah, just leave Gatsu to fucking die of a headache in the corner. Okay, let's talk to Sakura. Let's see if she has some. How do you like my room? If you think it could be this, please tell me. Yeah, Castor wants to fuck me. And I don't want her to fuck me yet. An amnesiac master server can't unleash their full power. A shield in ladder. Things aren't looking so good. Yeah, you're also short. Where's your fucking servant, man? Not only your battle experience, but even your noble pants of the seal. Quite a harsh state of affairs. You need to worry, however. As you say, this situation is your specialty. He's damn right. Please try not to rouse yourself. Press on with a tranquil mind. Oh, yeah. As long as my lord is here, the path of righteousness will be us. Please continue your exploration. We need the first 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Oh, by the way, Eller, look at this. You can jump in this game. Super Fate Extra Bros. Miss Kara is also... I'm a bit worried. Yeah. You're definitely worried. Yeah. Fucking liar. Since it's somehow worse than the jumping animation of Oblivion. I like how the game looks so much better than Fate Extra, and then this one thing looks so much worse than anything in Fate Extra. There are new animations in this, Allard. Like new fighting animations. They look great. But it's like this one animation, I don't know. They just ran out of budget for this one animation.
おや、 深刻なお顔ですのね。未知のアリーナに侵入したと聞きましたが、そこで何かあったのですか？
No, Alex, stop! I tell Kiara about what occurred in the Sakura Labyrinth, about how with the backup of the student council we forayed into the unknown arena, about how we were obstructed by that mysterious wall and met with Rin.
まあ、なんということでしょう。私が自らの力不足でいじいじと壁のシミを数えている間にそんなことが。ですが、私安心いたしました。
Why did I look it up? Oh god.
桜迷宮だなんておとなしい顔なのに男の子なのですね。
Kiara clasps her hands together while blushing. Why?
だってさくらさんの中に大勢で強引に入るなんて。
Oh no!
初めてだったので。
No! 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 Dude! No! What the fuck?
面と向かってお話しされては、私も女ですから。
It was like one joke! I'm changing my opinion of her. She may actually be quite the oddball.
は？そういう話ではない？桜迷宮というのはアリーナの名前？あらあら、まあ。ごめんなさい。身勝手な妄想を聞かせてしまいました。そうですよね。あなたに限ってそんな。
Man, the CCC is fucking weird. I wonder if Kiara has any in-depth knowledge of sex at all. Putting that aside, I hand over the shield day I got from Leo. I explain the situation to Kiara and ask her for advice. Any little detail she might think of will help. And then...
拝見させていただきました。これは解けません。いえ、解いてはいけないものです。
Who wonders if a nun knows anything about sex? Kiara stares straight at me and rebukes me for trying to destroy the shield.
ですが、そう言っていられる場合ではありませんね。
I wonder if a big thick chicken.
このデータの方に、その東坂凛さんという方は何か言っていませんでしたか？その扉に触れたら許さないデリカシーに欠ける女性の敵、悔しいけど感じてしまうとか。
I recall my conversation with Rin. Now that I think about it, don't look into someone's heart. I think she said something to that effect.
やはりそうでしたか。この防壁は秩序だったロジックでできたものではありません。これは人の感情、見せられない本性、属性を実体化させた心の壁です。要は秘密を守る心の働きですね。地上ではサイコセラピーの際、患者の精神にダイブして苦しみの原因を取り除く医療法があるのですが、その際高い確率でこの壁は現れます。疑似量子化したウィザードを追い返す、あるいは消滅させる最も危険な防壁。レオさんは医療、臨床心理学には疎いのでしょう。わからないのは無理もありませんわね。とはいえ、これほどの規模と強度のものは私も初めて見ました。
A mental wall. That's what the shield really is. Rin said that arena was her castle, which means that wall is Rin's self-defensive mind. Beyond it lies Rin's secrets. Oh my god.
じゃあ、その理屈だと確かにあの壁は強固ですね。というか、普通のロジックじゃ絶対無理。 秘密を守る乙女心のたくましさは屋久島の千年すぎクラスっつうか。
Anna, this game is also a lot funnier. There's a point where Rin says that things are as funny as losing everything the stock market, which, you know, given all the stock market crash, the timing on that is fucking spectacular. But one thing that's kind of interesting gameplay wise I've noticed is that you can actually save in the dungeons now, like fountains, which also give back health and magic. And also, when you level up, you get you get skills automatically. There doesn't seem to be any alteration of the soul, which kind of sucks. I love that alteration of the soul. Why the fuck did they remove alteration of the soul? Why would you do that? I'm guessing it was removed. I think the stats also go up automatically. Or maybe I didn't see it properly.
シールドを壊すことは反対ですが、リンさんは以前とは人が違っているのですね。であれば荒領事も必要でしょう。微力ながら私もご協力いたしましょう。先に生徒会室に向かってください。人の心のほどき方、私流でよければ手ほどきいたしましょう。
Kiara, who had no intention to help before, now tells me that she'll help us deal with the shield. I can say this went better than expected. I'll go report the leader of the student council room. Her introductory scene already in Rebel Mind. Oh, by the way, one thing funny about Kiara. She has a servant. Can you guess what servant helps Kiara, Allard? Go on, guess. Welcome back. I know I guess a million is fake. Oh god, don't spoil it then. This motherfucker has a story in the process. Okay, don't do that for me. But yeah, I was gonna say Hans Christian Andersen, and I have to admit, Hans her servant is one of the most funny things. Hans is kind of a riot. I thought it was just an NPC. I didn't think he was an actual servant. I remember seeing some shots when I was looking up the translation, how he was progressing. I saw him. I thought it was, oh, he's like an NPC or something. No. He's an actual servant. That's a surprise. The character didn't mainly lead to a clue. A report about what turned out to be more than just a clue, what that shield really is. No surprise, Leo nods in understanding. Kiara is right. I study psychology, but all it amounts to is information. Even if I could gauge the darkness in a person's mind, I probably couldn't do anything to alleviate it.
Leo.
What are you saying, Leo? Your brilliance is the light of the sun. Facing you would dispel anyone's darkness. Oh my god, Gawade, stop sucking his dick! Gawade, I'll keep that in mind. Unlike a one-sided faith, I'm aiming for a more human salvation. Leo looked a little lonely in saying that. Suddenly, a faint memory crosses my mind. He certainly was the sun, illuminating all. He held a kingly sanctity which dispelled any and all wickedness, even emotions. However, that won't solve the root of the problem. A salvation that merely illuminates. Once that sun has set, those left behind have only darkness left to sink into. In his final moments, will he realize that this is his limitation, his challenge? Pardon me, I am Kiara Cecilia, here to assist. Oh, how very summer it is in here. Even I feel awkward about intruding a secret boys meeting. If now isn't a good time, could I return later? It's okay, we'd be waiting for you, Kiara. Without further delay, please teach us how to destroy that shield. Yes, please leave it to me. Although about all I can provide is an explanation and transfer. Transfer? Does this mean you really have something that will effectively counter it? Yes, we'll get to that soon. First, I'll start by explaining what this mental wall is. Wow, her boobs jiggle as well. Destroying a wall of the heart is difficult. A wall is not something to be destroyed, but to be understood. Think of it like that. Understanding, you say. This doesn't mean sweeping away troubles in one's mind, does it? No, it means seeing through the hidden nature, the workings of Rin Tosaka's mind and grasping it. Speak with her, battle with her, observe her, obtain her secrets. They will serve as the key to opening the door. To know one's enemy, one crosses blades with them, laying one and the other bare. Is this what you mean? Hardly. You won't learn a damn thing like that, Sessoin. The lip service may work on Earth, but this is a battlefield. We need solutions. Of course I know. The mind's working and spiritual reactions are usually measured to oscillations in brain waves, graphs. Oh god, now he's talking about crossing blades. No, not that cross. To measure the metaphysical, the observer themselves must also become a being composed of mainly mind and spirit. Such is the far goal all religions seek. Without the third eye, the eye which sees, not external, but internal form, one can't see minds. This is something that normally requires a great deal of practice, but we're in emergency, aren't we? I shall bequeath you a pale imitation of the 5 meditations program, or 5 approaches to meditation, 8th school version. Oh, it's not that special of a technique. It just finds openings in a person's mind and extracts directs that they don't even know of. 5 meditations, you say? There are 5 basic meditations for severing worldly desires. Patik... Oh my god, that's so fucking hard to pronounce! Patikul Lamanasikara Maitri Prati Shasamatpala Mahatu Hakuta and Anapanasati. A vileness of body, compassion, dependent origination, phenomenal world, mindful breathing. Just go with translations for fuck's sake. Wow, well now, I'm impressed, Gato. You're well versed in Buddhism too, thanks for explaining. Of course, President Leo, I agree. I am as great as laundry drifting on the Ganges? However, the thing about minds, you're going to say it will be quite difficult to find, yes? Yep. Correct, my good lady. Hidden secrets are cardinal desires. To attain nirvana, one engages in self-awareness. Sure, that makes sense. Holy shit, you're actually competent! Well, the last 2 scenes got to a sense of being funny. Leo was like, why the fuck is this guy here? We'll let him in. Future, why the fuck do you bring him in? I don't know, dude. She looks like a baddie. But the thing is, that road is for facing one's own carnal desires. Looking into another's desires makes no sense. Certainly so. However, Rin Tosaka is different from what she used to be. Yes? I took about... Future, why the fuck do you bring him in to chat about me? Why? Why do you say that about yourself? Certainly so. However, Rin Tosaka is different from who she used to be. Yes, I took a vow to save all who are lost. I wouldn't have suggested if it were not for these circumstances. Mr. Enlightened Monk, Mr. Arahan. Yes, call me not an Arhat, but a Shramana. Worthy one, but a one-word monk. Monchigato, I'm still in training, you see. It's time for my bathroom break. I just remembered some business I have, so excuse me. Okay, so he's gonna take a dump. Looks like Gato really struggles to deal with Kiara. With a dissatisfied, troubled look on his face, he leaves the room while muttering sutras like Shusho Mujer Se Gando and the Pragnapradimita. Oh my god. Let's return to the topic at hand. With these 5 meditations, can we see through Rin Tosaka's... Well, you know the old proverb, the fool says aloud what a smart old man only thinks of. No, but I didn't mean that. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Anyways, let's return to the topic at hand. With these 5 meditations, can we see through Rin Tosaka's mind? Rather than see through it, it extracts affected areas. The 5 meditations is a medical program. It detects a patient's scars and purges them with the drugs within them. That shield is a mental wall, or wall of the heart, that keeps secrets safe. So if the secrets are known, the keeping part loses its meaning. If a wall of the heart is a disease, the 5 meditations is a vaccine. Thinking of it as such will suffice. I see. I get the theory now. Let's install the 5 meditations into our analyzer and monitor Miss Tosaka. It'll observe the workings of her mind. Once it deduces Miss Tosaka's secrets, it will physically extract them. Am I right? Yes. Naturally, we must have time to his best in gathering the patient's data reaction. I'll correct you on one thing. We won't install it in this room, but in future himself. Eh? Installing a technique programming to me. I've never experienced that before, but it's not that crazy. In cyberspace, bodies are composed of quasi-spiritrons. It must be possible to install a program attaching a new functionality. A master's codecast go by that same theory. If there's anything to worry about, it's the procedure's volume. Powerful software will harm one's personality. Will my body be able to handle the increased load of this emotion-observing technique that I've never seen or heard of before? Yes, of course. No, Sakura, I need this because otherwise the plot can go on. Duh. I object to this. Time mustn't be burned with such a risk. An AI like myself is capable of handling external software. Expanding our functions is typically forbidden, but this is urgent. I can ignore the moon cell's rules. Everyone is taken aback by Sakura's sudden outburst. Of course I'm surprised. But even Leo, Julius, and Gawain are blinking their eyes in wonder. Only Kiara is unmoved. With calm eyes, she smiles at Sakura. Why do you say so? Huh? Even for deceptions, you must uphold the moon cell's rules to your most, no? I'm asking why you decided otherwise. Because my duty is to manage everyone's health. Outside the Holy Grail, I can't allow time to do anything dangerous. So that's why. If that's your reason, then I could be at ease. Yeah, she wants to fuck me. Still, you won't do. Only humans can read emotions. Sakura, even if you can observe, you can't comprehend. Moreover, is Future not the one who will confront Rin? Only he can do this. Does anyone else desire to object? If not, then Future, come over here. Oh! Oh no! Please close your eyes for a moment. I will now bequeath you with a portion of the 5 meditations. Don't worry, it won't be a burden on your soul. It's only about as heavy as a command seal, so just relax. I have no right to refuse because right now this technique is the only way to break through that shield. Doing as she says, I shut my eyes and loosen myself up. And then she kisses me. Oh no! I fucking guessed it! I fucking guessed it! No! What the hell are you two doing? Now this is unexpected. Brother, start recording quick, quick! What do you mean start recording? What the fuck are you talking about, Leo? Use camera 4. So bold in public. Is that hand around his waist the flutter of a swan? Or is Nicole around Apollo Century? What the fuck is this game? What the fuck happened? Going from extra to he's schizophrenic. Brother, start recording? That's the best part. Brother, literally going, brother, start recording. Oh my god. Phew, thank you for your patience. I believe I have safely transferred installed the 5 meditations into your Future. Sakura doesn't like anything about that. What is this? Colding situation? Is this cold? Sakura is a cock now, and Leo likes that shit. Oh, Sakura got cocked. Record this, brother. We gotta upload this to the fucking internet. But we have to deal with Rin. What the fuck? Who cares? We gotta record this shit. Julius, shut the fuck up, Julius. We need to record this shit. That's what they. I believe have faithfully transferred the 5 meditations into you. That's what they call STDs these days. When's Caster the cock block when you need her? Yeah, what the fuck is Caster? Holy shit! What? I turned to everyone in the student council room looking to them for some explanation as to what just happened. Leo is grinning, giving a thumbs up. Julius is blatantly avoiding eye contact. Gawain gives Kiara a bow, babbling about how she made passing good cheer. Oh my god, thank god forgot we're going to take a dump. Thank you very much, Kiara, and in more ways than one. Now then, Future has been appended with a new skill, right? Caster is also a total cock for a thick non-mammy. Mommy. Yeah, since Future's a rather feisty one, I had narrowly almost failed. More ways than one? What's that mean? And feisty. Of course I'll put up a fight. Hey, wait a second. If this is the same with female Hakuna, that means that we have... This would basically be that you have like a lesbian kiss, right? Yeah. What a total shock. I was frantically trying to push away with my hands, but far from getting away, Kiara held me tighter the more I pushed. Feeling like she was coiling around me, I ended up at her mercy. A wall's presence indicates that the lady is Sora's desired self. The rest depends on future efforts. What efforts need to be made exactly? The details are not important as long as he gets Rin feeling enthused. Make a girl feel gladness, hatred, joy, fear. Whatever pleases her will suffice. And once that heart is laid bare, that's the opening for the 5 meditations in future to mercilessly deflower them. Mercilessly deflower them! Oh my god. I think this might be the horniest game I've ever played. I knew going into this was going to be hornier. I've heard there was more fan service in this game. I think I might have heard that Lost is one of the themes in the game. But I didn't expect this! Like, consider that I'm barely 4 hours and a half in. Hey, didn't I joke that CCC stood for Colonel Custer's Cockfist in the HD stream? CCC Cuckold Cum Compilation. See Sakura coming? See Sakura. No, stop. This stream is a lot higher brow. We make intellectual jokes here. I'm just kidding. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It won't be any different from what we've been basically doing until now. Shouldn't be different, I'm sure. Oh, he's afraid he's gonna have to fuck Rin, isn't he? After that, it's Sakura's job. Take the secrets Future obtains, transfer it to the shield, and remove the wall. Also, a new technique will be necessary, Sakura. Earlier you said you could expand your functionality, yes? Yes, if it will assist our identification, it will be allowed as an exception. Now then, Sakura, I shall have to ask you to take the remaining pieces of 5 meditations. What I gave to Future was ultimately only one part. I will insert the foundation of the technique into you. Your base personality will be overridden, but there's nothing to worry about, Sakura. I unintentionally gulped. Overriding someone's base personality sounds really violent. This is different from installing external functionality. Sakura may be an AI, but I can't tell the difference between her and a human. I felt repulsed by Kiara, treating her like a thing. But out of everyone in the student council room, only I'm concerned about Sakura. Neither Leo, Julius, Gawain, nor Sakura herself showed any hint of discontent. Your base personality will be overrated, but it's not like you have much of it in the first place. Oh, damn, come on, Eller, don't be so mad at... Don't diss Sakura so much. This day and age, even if an AI is identical to a human, they still lack that. This common sense I learned somewhere some time ago flew across my mind. Now then, this place is no good. Since I'll need you to strip, let's head to the infirmary. What? Okay, I appreciate it. Man, this game's horny as fuck. Both of them left for the infirmary. I'm a little worried. Wait, what? Is it really okay to leave the break? Should I go check? Yes, please. Give me the option to go check. Wouldn't that just be peeping? I can't miss this! To the infirmary! Yes! You must not, 23. Nah, fuck you, Gawain! No, fuck you! I'm killing you again in Fate Extra just because of you doing this to me. Asshole. Hey, what's stop before I can lift a finger? And by Gawain, no less. The very moment I looked away to casually go after them. Yeah, look who's talking! Look who's talking! You motherfucker, we're recording this shit! What the fuck are you talking about, Leo? You should be helping me! Oh, you motherfucker! He's going to record them! Good, good, Gawain. Fucking cockblock this motherfucker. Fucking traitor. Cockblocker than Chila. I hear the door slide open. Before Leo finished speaking, Julius stealthily moved up to the door.
会長の手を煩わせるまでもない。様子は俺が見てこよう。
そんな兄さん、なんだってこんな時だけ気が利くんです。
汚れ仕事は俺の管轄だ。
I do the dirty jobs.
前で待機し、異常があるようなら保健室をノックし。
Oh, come on, Julius. No, come on. Don't do this to me, man.
見事だ。まさに紳士の対応です。ユリス、
Shut,
よろしくお願いします。
shut up, Gaway. I'm fucking killing you again, asshole.
刺激が強すぎる恐れがありますからね。詳しい話は後ほど私だけに。
Let me know the details later, just me. You motherfucker. Let me know the details. No, you piece of shit. Fuck you, Gawain.
あ、それはずるい。兄さんも僕もそう年齢は変わりません。R15 までなら OK です。
Mm-hmm, I know to leave an approval. We can't let Julius have all the fun. We just gotta punch him in the fucking head.
お前たち。
Just bunk him in the back of the head and just knock him out.
俺は本当に様子を見てくるだけだ。いい機会だから言っておく。生徒会秘書の名にかけて、不埒な行為は見つけ次第処罰する。
Oh.
そのつもりでいろ。
Well, punish is immediately inside. Keep that in mind. And fuck you too, Julius. You're dying again because of that.
なんという堅物なのか。あの物言い、ランスロットを思い出します。
ユリウス兄さん、職務に忠実な人だと知ってはいましたが、ここまでとは。僕の失敗です。申し訳ありません。
But at least you apologize, traitor. Shut up, Knuckles. Hey, now, why you apologize to me, Leo? Oh, wow, they did pretty quickly.
お待たせいたしました。さくらさんへのインストールは滞りなく。おや今度は悲しげな空気ですのね。男性だけの密会になると心は男に戻るのです。
The tone of this game is so fucking
微
weird.
笑ましいばかりです。
Not really, though. Since Leo randomly brought up such a peaceful subject before we knew it, we seem to start feeling like students again. More importantly, how is Sakura doing? I asked if having this new function caused any harm to her.
はい、特に問題はありません。心を理解することはできませんが、シールドの解析力は格段に向上しました。それでは、
Shall totally fucking recorded this statement.
また何かありましたら遠慮なくお声をかけてくださいますよ。
Kiara gives a slight bow, then leaves. It was just a slight motion, but the deep bow of her head left a strong impression on me. She's the total opposite of the over-exaggerated Gato. I think I get why Gato struggles with Kiara.
では早速、起動試験と行きましょう。桜迷宮に向かってください。
Mission start. Go to dungeon. Okay. Let's talk to Sakura.
バッチリです。バッチリです。
Let's talk to Julius. Still, a technique that deduces the secret of the mind and reveals them, huh? If it gets rid of the world... No.
危険だな。
It should be called a virus.
危険だな。
Oh, that's a good point. That Julius, what a stubborn man. I already had an inkling that he's so, but it turned out to be more than I expected. What's wrong with you? Should you still need to ask me something? No, there's no particular reason, but something about Leo's strange. Aside from his attempt at changing his outward persona, there's still something different about between this Leo and the one that I remember in the back of my mind. But what? Ah, it must be the uniform, right? In my case, I used to look charming in my bronze-red uniform, which glowed in that blue school. Ah, I see. Certainly within that dream, Leo wore a mudded red uniform. It feels like a surprising number of people have red as their thing, and I think Leo is one of them. On that note, I also think this uniform I have on isn't the one I used to wear. Yes, when we dropped to the far side, our uniforms seem to have been forcibly altered. Same thing with your servants' clothing. Maybe we're being optimized by this old school location. I'm a classical kind of guy. I like it. This retro boys uniform definitely suits this evening wooden school quite well. A changing uniform might be kind of nice, so long as it's not the debuff or cursed kind. One thing though, if our uniforms are forcefully altered, then how come Julius and Sakura's uniforms haven't changed? On that note, Gawain as well. My brother never had a uniform to begin with. It wouldn't be that strange with the uniform optimization process just ignore him. As for Sakura, what's the big deal? Whatever uniform she has on won't obstruct her functions, right? For a moment I was hesitant to agree with the conclusion Leo whipped out. If it doesn't obstruct, there is no problem. Doesn't that make her seem rather robotic? I know Sakura is an AI. Right now though, she's an ally helping us face this unknown maze. I figured it would be nice to have her match with our uniforms at least. Maybe the commissary sells our uniforms. Really for Leo, future seems angry for some reason. It must be about that video recorder you mentioned before. Let's call it joke, brother. There's no way that future fall people would have such a petty reaction. Now then, future, head to the Sakura lab. A new sign missed us. Come on, Kyori, I hear that you stopped moving your youthful past by your flare. Where's the recording, though? I want the recording. Can you give me the recording? Future, please, head to the Sakura library. Good night, everybody. What, are you going, Allard? Wait. I was on the verge of leaving the student council room when Sakura abruptly thanked me. The others and I looked at Sakura in surprise after hearing her unperfaced remark. I asked her why she was thanking me. Then... What happens if I ask about my destabilized emotional figure for good sir? For some reason I felt like entering my bank account and transferring all the funds to your debit account. Bachides. What does that mean? Bachides. The fucking jumping though, holy shit. Oh no! Kotomine? Kotomine! I'm pretty sure this man is. Oh yeah, Holy Grail manager on NPC. So why he's telling the commissar? Oh my god, that beautiful fucking voice. Nakata's voice.
どうやら今回の事件にはマスターだけではなく運営 NPC の一部も巻き込まれたらしい。その際に本来のロールを書き換えられてしまった。私に与えられたのは見ての通り購買部の店員だ。全くなかなかに胸が躍る。これで納得。
Pointedly. A managerial NPC whose duty was overwritten. So does this mean that every other human in this school was not a master race NPC was dragged into this whole thing? Fuck me, I recognize this voice. Yeah, Shoshi Nakata, the guy with those Alucard in... Yeah, for Hellsing does Kotomini Kie, also in Stay Night. He's the voice of Kotomini Kie. One of the funniest things they did in the Simpsons movie, the Japanese dub, you know Lovejoy, Father Lovejoy, he's voiced by Shoji Nakata. I couldn't fucking stop laughing. That has to have been done because of Stay Night. Because the Stay Night anime and the Stay Night PS2. It's just hearing it is so fucking weird. Man, Heavensfield is a little weird. Why is everyone yellow? I remember listening to that, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They actually cast him in the Japanese stuff. I also know that Shoshi Nakata voice Kane? He voiced Kane? Oh shit! For the most part, yes, some are managerial NPCs, while others may have been NPCs who were already disposed of.
かつてのマスターたちの再現映像のようだが、所詮は虚像だ。予選の生徒と同様だ。
I see. Now I understand what happened, but still. Knowing this priest is here is extremely discomforting all the same.
違和感には慣れたまえ。私はこう見えて潔癖症かつ凝り性でね。こうなった以上、最強の店員を目指す。君にとっては頭の痛いことだろうがな。それでは今後ともぜひごひいきに。
Access to the commissary granted. Access to map jump granted. You may access. Oh, I thought what they fucking removed. It was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay, so okay, that's way better. It covers everything now. Okay, that was... Okay, items. Let's see this shit. What? You should. Okay, fuck you too, VA. Red, white. Oh, this must be the. Oh, that must be the item I got from a clear. Oh no! Oh no! Excuse me. That's for buying. Never mind. I didn't see that. Stupid. Give up your money again soon? Okay, so for the sailor uniform I need to get 98,000? Man, that's a fucking lot. Alright. Let me go save, and then we'll go... Okay, there's Caster. One thing that kinda sucks, you can only check the information matrix, excuse me, here. You can't check it in your inventory at any time, which kinda sucks. Also, here's Anderson, by the way. He has a pretty deep voice, by the way. Don't let his looks fool you. He looks like a Shota boy, but he doesn't sound like it. This is embarrassing for me, but I'm unable to show you my... You see, with this being a sequel and all. Now, when you're in the shape you were before the 3 action battles, let us take things slow, very slow. Okay. So fetish non-servant is a boy toy? Checks out. Can you talk to Jinako? I'm at watch, okay? I'll reject your invites until my last breath. That's... Okay, yeah. Darian, you mean the Sakura Lab? Alright. Sentinel in Tosca. Okay, save. Fucking jumping animation. I'm surprised how good the game looks, and then you have this fucking animation. Alright, let's go. Oh, duh. Duh.
細心の注意。とりあえず昨日の壁を目指しましょう。
お覚悟です。
Okay. Break.
走れ。
Oh, this was just guard.
ご主人様のイケメン。池様以外はお帰りください。
At least your soul's handsome. Kindly boss off.
お覚悟です。
Yeah, Kester might actually be way cheaper this time around.
尻尾に毛玉できちゃいました。
Let me save it in another place just to avoid the game fucking me over like extra. Well, duh, look at what she's wearing. Oh no! Okay, this enemy is called Dogma. Oh, you got full cast. Oh, that's nice. You get your health and magic refill when you get a new level. That's something that didn't happen in extra. That's cool. Things feel wet and slippery. Darling, there's a nasty presence ahead. Sakura, please scan that building. Can you certain anything? The structure is different from the rest, so it was extended out from behind. That sounds more than suspicious. Rina Lancer's secret room, maybe? To break through that shield, Rina's secrets are necessary. That's what Kiara said. It would be great if that building held a clue. Yes, I would like more information, even just a crumb of it. Please investigate, future. But be very careful. We never know when Miss Tosaka and Lancer might try to start a fight. Don't mind me, I'm a cheap motherfucker. Do, do, do. What's about this image? It's so fucking weird. Shimika still can't look up, but still. Just. Oh, that's... The moment I entered that area, a chill ran up my spine. Splatter across the chamber, crimson. Ripping from wall-affixed bodies, crimson. Gradually pulling on the floor, crimson. A surface of crimson, a surface of anguish. The surface of a sanguine person, not of this world. On the opposite side were the figures of peoples, sewn to the wall like insect specimens. Blood gushed from the pierced scars on their sides, shoulders, and arms. How awful. Can you tear down that wall, future? It won't break, huh? Figures. Only the arena miniature can. At a glance, they appear to be human, but Sakura, which are they? NPCs or masters? Both. They're probably just like you all. Cyber frames captured from the near side. I would assume that those people were unable to escape to the old school building and take a prisoner in the labyrinth. No way. Does that mean that if we had slipped up even once, we would have ended up as one of them? Oh, so sleepy. Tired. Is someone there? They're still conscious. These people with their blood wrung out are alive. Alright, see ya, Eller. Certainly, if they're alive, they may be possible to rescue them. However, this is way too... Castor's staring morosely at this pink people. Still, they're alive. Maybe I can't save them right now, but if I can find a way to later. Give it up. Give it back. Please, no more. I'll stay here forever. Just give. Come on, please give it back. Give it back. Give back my abilities. Because that's how it is. The NPC had their blood, their data extracted as far as their self-restoration can handle. The masters are having their magic circuits extracted, the very quality that makes up a wizard's natural-born talent. The reverse of a designer, baby. In this room, geniuses are physically turned into common folk. In the past, I fought against a servant with a similar skill. With territory creation and an A-rank equivalent to torture skill. It was a servant specialized in killing, not combat. Time, no need to stick around. There's no saving these captured masters. Hurry on ahead before they drag you down with them. Julius' instructions were cold-hearted, but he didn't say them with cruelty. Maybe it's just my imagination, but he's acted like he's genuinely concerned about future time. But beyond the window, more named masters are weeping. While wholly skewered by a land-shaped object, a young man, a former master, continues wailing. He called out for his proof as a wizard, to get back his power to move freely in this cyberspace, what could be called the basis of his existence, his privilege. I was naive in my understanding. I still wasn't considering Rin, the self-proclaimed castle lord, as our enemy, but this carnage is far too inhumane. As a master, I still have yet to regain my self-awareness, my strength, and even my memory. However, I at least understand this. I must not give this carnage a pass. Even if Rin is my opponent, I have to face her head on. I see you're angered, Master Darl, at this carnage. The sadistic treatment of people as less than human. The debaucherous acts or debaucherous acts of a demon. For me, I hold no indignation over this. I am unqualified to feel such. However, if my darling were to ever meet with this fate, I would likely turn into a wrathful monster. Yes, or maybe I would become an 8-faced, 6-armed demon god. I would even fight the axis of time itself. By the way, I did not think that lizard woman would be this foolish. There is a limit to how short-sighted someone can be. The curse of hers, being unable to treat others as human. As a veteran yandere, I'll give it a severe roasting. So she's calling herself a yandere, a veteran yandere. Like I said, the writing in this feels a lot more comical. Castor's voice loses my strained mind. Like I said, I think Slap hit the nail on the head. If Fate Extra feels like the game that Nasu was commissioned to make, this is the game that Nasu actually wanted to make. That's what it feels like. Because the writing is better, but also and more involved, but also really fucking weird coming off of Extra. I slowly take a deep breath, leaving my resolve as it is. I relax my entirely strained body, even if it only takes this anger or justice stuff to harden my heart. My body remembers how to be satisfied without fighting. Don't make me repeat our instructions. What good will it do to stick around? If you really want to save them, find the source of all this. Julius is right. I turn my back to the carnage and walk out, just like when I was in that blackened school. Alright. Okay, Future, what do you think of this torture chamber? Do you think it's what Kiara was talking about? Is it Miss Tosaka's secret which we need to open up that shield? No, I don't think so. I don't think this torture chamber is a sacred ruins. Queen Tosaka is definitely a danger to be around, but she was never one to do something so evil as this. My memories may be fragmented, but I'm sure that I'm not wrong on that. Probably. Yeah, this looks more like it's a sort of thing. Yes, I feel the same way. Since we're talking about Miss Tosaka's secrets, there must be much more amusing in this. Her secrets should be in another place. Let's start by checking every nook and cranny of this floor. Damn straight. Glad we see eye to eye on something. Oh, no. I'm going back. I'm getting magic back. Oh, no. I don't know. Dang it, I've gone and done something horrible and stupid. The last thing I should have done is let time see such a disgraceful sight. Is that Rin? She's facing the setting sun and appears to be swooning in pain. We stayed on our guard as we stepped forward. Rin noticed us soon after and turned around. Time? What do you trespass here? I really can't afford to take my eyes off you for a second. I'll kick you out of the labyrinth right now. Please be careful, Time. A servant is not detected? What? You're all silent, looking disappointed. I'm the Queen of the Moon. I don't deal with insects like you myself, so I'm not going easy on you or anything. Oh. Okay. And there she goes. Also, this enemy is rather trouble, so please be cautious, Sawyer. Okay, so enemies already use skills already as early as this. Oh. You know, I like Castor's in-game voice acting in Extra more than CCC. The in-game voice acting as in the battle, excuse me, in combat. Well done. You seem to have gotten accustomed to badly. The way Miss Tosa was... No, just one thing. It didn't seem too easy. It was too unexpectedly out in the open to be her secret. Secrets might be like that, more than you would expect. Although it's true that we don't know enough to say for sure. Sakura, where do you say Miss Tosaka is right now? Sense of ring have stopped near the shield. Presently I cannot measure beyond it. Then briefly return to the shield and let's gauge Miss Tosaka in our next contact with her. Maybe we can expose her secret this time. Now that she's aware of us, it's possible that Miss Tosaka may join up with Lancer. Hopefully we can catch up to her before that happens. Oh, let me grab this. Phoenix Scar. Speak about that. That means I can actually wear. Nope. Follow Yakushu. What? Slightly restore the servants in peace. Oh, already this early we get stuff. Kia! That cry came from down the corridor. Yeah, this is a lot more story heavy than Extra. No, I beg you, spare me. I won't run anymore. Please don't stab me with that. But no, stop. I'll vanish this time. Alongside loud laughter, the shrieking ceased. Unbefitting to this cyberspace was the smell of fresh blood. As we ran in, we saw the figure of that Red Lancer. The owner of those shrieks was nowhere to be found. Maybe Lancer caused that person to be transported somewhere else. Castro being based as usual. I support Caster's opinion. We were expecting Rita and Lancer to be waiting for us, ready to go in our next encounter with them. This is pretty anticlimactic.
はあそこ死後は慎みなさい。マナーがなってないわ。ここをどこだと思っているのよ。
Lancer points at us. This question seemed to be for future time rather than for Caster.
ちょっと何黙ってるのよ。そこの地味っぽいの。この私が質問しているのよ。答えなさいよ。答えろってば。無視するなってば。何よ。私に文句があるの？はあ、もうペットの不始末は飼い主の責任でしょ。いいから答えなさい。そこの人畜無害っぽい豚マスター。この城をどこだと思っているの？
Oh my god, can this bitch just die? Answer me already. Well, we were not to talk. Yeah, Murphy. This is arena.
そうアリーナよ。選ばれたファンしか座れない一等席。ライブ会場の花アリーナなの。わかる？あなたのような豚が発していいのは私への応援だけよ。ほら、この美しさをたたえなさい。今すぐに。
No. Fuck you. Just fucking die. Nothing what to do. We've never dealt with this type of servant before. Should we trade blows for her? Wait to see what happens. Our objective this time is around this to observe and investigate with Tosaka. So that I'm fighting without anything, but...
もういい。リンガ、私の許可なしで殺さないでとか言っていたけど。
Won't allow...
になったわ。っていうか何よ。何語？食べ物の名前
With X23.
私にわかんない言葉使うとか、リーは付き人失格。ムカついたから、あなたたちから八つ咲きにしてあげる。
Jeez, this girl has such a short fuse. If you speak, she just flares up. If you're silent, she just flares up. She's a ticking time bomb.
ご主人様、しっかり。気持ちで負けていては勝負になりません。臭いものには蓋、痛いものには火をつけろ。早急に片付けるといたしましょう。いいノリじゃない。好みじゃないけど気に入ったわ。ダサーバント軽く遊んで殺してあげるわ。いらっしゃい。三流サーバントなんて一周でリタイアよ。こんなの朝ごはん食後の運動に遊んであげる。
One turn battle.
せいぜいいい声で泣きなさいね。ゲ姿だけでなく武器までとんがり系ですか。本格的に痛々しいサーバントですね。レベルダウンした身で強気じゃない。歴戦のサーバントがどれだけのものか見せてもらうとしましょうか。
Fuck it, just spam skills.
ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。炎天よ、走れ。
She's just guards.
ごまの焚き火と参りましょう。
Oh, that bullshit.
何あなた弱すぎ。キャスターのクラスってそんなにイケてないわけ？
Oh man, I wanna fucking kill this bitch.
つかあの槍はドンキ。まさにびっくりドンキです。
Lancer's attack power surpassed ours. She's this powerful without her master around. If Ring had been here, we would be strong just to survive for sure.
ああ、たまんない。いい顔で見上げてくれるじゃない、あなた。 尊い血筋に対する敬意ができているよね。はい、尊い？どこにそんな人いるんです？まさかあなたとか出島？ええ、その通りよ。バトルは三流だったけど、きっちり聞き返すあたり、オーディエンスとしては一流ね。気になる？気になるのね？知りたいのね？ナイスコール。よろしくてよ。そんなに知りたいなら教えてあげる。私こそ高貴なる竜の娘、彩色兼備のスーパーソニック。鬼も18
This game is fucking weird. This is one of the strangest games I've ever streamed.
雷鳴とどろく矢の主催に舞い降りた鮮血の歌歌い。私こそハンガリーにその名も高い。バカバカバカ、そこまでよランさ。神明沸かすとか何考えてんの？後で怒られても知らないわよ。
Green. Now our opponent has gotten even stronger. Cass and I could stand up to Lancer when she was alone. With Green, now there's no chance of winning. Even running away seems hopeless.
といけない。神明は秘密事項よね。マネージャーと契約した時、おいそれと名乗るなって言われたんだったわ。神明だけじゃなくて能力は全部秘密。あんた他に妙なこと口走ってないでしょうね。え？他のこと？ちっとも口走ってないわ、私。パーフェクト、まさにパーフェクトサイレンス。むしろ会話さえしていないレベルよ。竜の娘、アーの爬虫類のヌラヌラ尻尾。トカゲ女の妖怪とか世界にはいるもんなんですね。しっかりバラしてるじゃない。違うわ、私の責任じゃないのだわ。あの小豚マスターの誘導尋問が。
It's not your fault. You're fucking stupid. Well, why the fuck did you answer that question?
そんな会社はあるわけないでしょ。基本全人で底抜けに間抜けなんだから。あら、なら問題ないじゃない。間抜けなマスターなら秘密の一つや二つ。
Still, I fucking hate this bitch.
っていうか、見なさいよリン。あいつら全然強くないわよ。軽く踊っただけであのありさまだもの。ならここで殺しちゃうのもありじゃない。生贄はもっと欲しいけど、生意気な羊は邪魔なだけ。月の裏側から出ようとする者は何であれ始末する。それが私たちのルールでしょ、リン。
Huh? We were ready to run, but that plan got flipped on its head. After Lancer gives her a proposal, Rin Tosaka silently accepts.
ほら、女王として命令していいのよ。まずはサーバントを潰して拷問室へ。次にそのマスターの手足をもいで迷宮の入り口に置いておく。それでそいつを助けに来る後者の生き残りたちを一人一人捕まえて殺していくの。なんて素敵。想像しただけで頭痛も消えるわ。これって放置プレイっていうのよね。
What the hell is this servant thinking? Purposely leaving a defeated enemy alive and using it as a live bait to make more victims.
そうね、それもありね。こいつ放っておくといつの間にか逆転するタイプだし、捕まえた他のマスターたちみたいに私の足元にひざまずかせるのも悪くないわ。
No way, Rin. Can't believe this. I don't know the details of how she came to be a queen. But still, even if she were to become my enemy, I never believed that her true self would change.
お任せ。それじゃあ弱っちいサーバントから私の槍でミートパイ風味に。でもそれじゃつまらない。ここまでレベルダウンした相手と戦っても張り合いがないでしょ。遠坂は常に気高く優雅たれ。とっくの昔に廃れているけど、それがうちの各位なの。先に帰っていてランサー。こんな雑魚相手にする必要もないわ。本気？ まあここはあなたの城だし、そういうことなら様子を見てあげる。
By Reen's command, Lancer left readily. She probably went back to their base. Plus, there's no doubt about it. Reen saved us in a roundabout way. For whatever reason, she rescued me out of this big pinch.
何その目。いいこと。私は弱い者いじめはしないって言っただけよ。別にあなたを気遣ったわけじゃないの。次も懲りずに忍び込んできたら、その時は本気で絞り取らせてもらうから。
Reen says coldly, turning her head away with a humph. But at that moment, an intense electric current ran through my left hand. As if being drawn into Reen's chest, my left hand raises itself on its own.
何よ。いきなり悲しそうな目をしちゃって。だからその目やめてってば。私は女王様だって言ったでしょ。っていうか女王様って呼べ。わかる？こんなのは女王として当然の情けなんだってば。簡単にやっつけてもつまらないから特別に見逃してあげただけ。絶対に勘違いしないでよね。私はあなたのことなんて何とも思ってないんだから。わっちゃー。リンさん、さすがですね。
これは
来てしまったな。
今のが何か。至って普通の騎士道精神に基づいた発言でしたが。
My left hand throbs with a thump. The program technique Kiara transferred to me rumbles. What the fuck? Yeah, that's my reaction too. My eyeball center Reen's chest, and it takes sight of a thing rooted within her blood vessels. Ah, so then this is... He's gonna grope her chest.
何この空気。見逃してあげたの私の方よね。
Please don't tell me he's gonna grope her chest.
哀れむような目をしてんの。どういうこと？
Oh.
いきなり骨が苦しい。 SG 判明しました。それがリンさんのシールドを破る秘密です。
Oh, okay. What did he ever believe? I knew it! Once I decided that both my feet kicked off the ground, I dashed off like an arrow as if my body wasn't my own. Yes, I didn't dash towards Rin, I was simply pulled into her. Before I could even comprehend what was happening, my left hand dissolved into Rin's wide open chest. Eller, you missed so much, dude! A split second. Within Rin's chest was one of her hidden personal preferences. It raced through the back of my mind like a flash of light. Rin's body starts to fade away. No way, did he accidentally do lethal damage to her with that touch? But Rin has neither wounds nor is bleeding anywhere.
分身が保てない。無敵のはずのエゴを消す秘策を持っていたなんて。さすがね、侮っていたわ。やっぱりあなたは私が女王になるための最大の障害ね。
Well, one thing. Even if you glare at me with maximum resentment, I can't do much about it. Please don't go overestimating me whenever you feel like it.
でも、勝負はここからよ。この私はクォーターに過ぎないわ。これぐらい全然痛くないんだから。
Just a quarter of the whole. What on earth is Rin talking about?
クォーター。あ、もしかして迷宮に入ってからずっと計測されていた生命反応って。やっぱりそうです。あの生命反応は迷宮そのものから発生しているものですが、 ID はリンさんです。その数値から逆算すると、あのリンさんは本体から流出した意識の一部と思われます。容量的に迷宮のクォーターですから。
迷宮からミス遠坂の生命反応が。いえ、そもそも精神が流出し、それが独自に活動することなんて可能なのですか？
あなたたちには無理でしょうけど、ムーンセルの秘密を知った私には可能なのよ。いいこと？なんで負けたのかはよくわかんないけど、今回は負けてあげる。 でも最後にこれだけは言っておくわ。ここで消えるのは私の都合だから、決してあんたのためじゃないんだからね。
とにかく今のリンさんの反応はほぼ消えました。迷宮からの生命反応は依然としてありますから、今また入手したデータによりリンさんの隠していた心が判明しました。 SG その1、この思考の名称はですね。
待って、それを知るのは彼だけにしておきましょう。ミス東坂の名誉のためです。まあ今回のは言わずとも分かりますが、教科書に載せたいほどの見事なテンプレでしたね。
まったくだ。聞いている者の体温すら上昇させるとは伝統芸能の域だったな。
無念です。私には皆さんの文化がちっともわかりません。
You know, I made a Persona 5 joke, but this was actually like 3 years before that game came out.
ガレインはそのままでいいんですよ。それよりさくら、今の SG というのは何の略称ですか？
シークレットガーデンの略称です。ヌーセルのライブラリに登録されていた名称ですので、今後は SG で統一しますね。またシールドの先に比較的安定した構造体を
Yeah, this game is way more focused on the story. This one, I can see why someone would call a VN. This one is mostly story with barely any gameplay. The opposite of Fate X, where it was like, well, it was still very narrative driven. The focus was still very much on the gameplay first, at least as much as the story. This, on the other hand,
直接移動できるショートカットを作成できそうです。
それは結構。今後の探索が楽になります。シールドの先に向かってください。その後、一度祈祷を。
the secret guard is not so secret
方
anymore.
針を決定しますので、休息をして疲れを取った後、生徒会室で合流しましょう。
Mission clear. Today's end. Return to school.
お勤めの後は緑茶と羊羹オーバー。あとはなでなでしてくださいね、ご主人様。
Checkpoint unlocked. So checkpoint after making a shortcut. Okay, yeah, yeah. Sakura was like, no. You're going back to base. Back to base. Oh, there's Julius. Oh, there's a heads up. Your report can wait until after you left. That's your rest. Leo left a message. Head back to my room and turn in for the day. What? You want a friendly greeting from me? If you can spew that sort of nonsense, you're already used to this strange state of affairs. This much is more than enough for you. So you just use that excess energy of yours to go back to your room and rest already. I'll put it into consideration. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna go to rest and then I'm gonna call it quits for the stream. This is a game I'm really weirdly out on. I'm not sure what to think about it. I'll say Extra started off a lot stronger, but maybe this game will get better. At this point, it's just weird. It's a really strange game, to say the least. Let's talk to Caster. This is embarrassing for me, but I am unable to show you my... Yeah, I think I'm gonna save here. I'm not sure what CG, overly self-conscious acquired. Let's view now. Oh no. Reading Tosaka's first SG, herself describes it as queenly behavior imposed by one's nobility, completely natural for a ruler. Indeed, its meaning is unclear. Another name of it is templation. It comes from the word template. The opposite of goodwill isn't ill will, but indifference. To like is the other side of hate. To hate is the other side of like. This kind of dishonesty happens to everyone. It's nothing to be particularly ashamed of. However, there are also cases where there are those who... This templation shifts from my not being very honest to... wait, aren't we enemies already? A condition oddly specific to girls. Their prideful act is called soon, and when their dependency reaches critical peak, turn day. In other words, the completion of tsundere. But of course, we wouldn't dare say who. Templation's fate is spirit when love is fulfilled. So we call it British Sweet SG. Absurd press. Only despicable impurity. Unfolding all their lives past when this SG is becoming an idiotic couple so wrapped up in their love they don't even notice that people are watching. If you're a well-meaning third party, you'll probably have your own thoughts of it, but please kindly watch over them. Yeah, the fourth wall is occasionally got messed with by Caster in the previous game. This game is like, yeah, let's fuck the fourth wall every 5 seconds. It's so fucking. This is one of the strangest fucking games. Even for Japan standards, this is or national standards. This is fucking weird. This is genuinely fucking weird. Fourth wall glory. No. Fetishism. Oh no! Fetishism! How do you spend your free time? I try for physical and mental relaxation. Let's fuck the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Face. Why is your favorite color of underwear? What are you looking for? What do you mean your favorite color of underwear? What the fuck? How does that help? How does that help to know Reed's favorite color of underwear? Hey, what's your underwear? Why is this a fetishism? The fucking... It's like Persona 5, but like if it was horny instead. But this was actually before Persona 5. That's fucking weird. Extracted! Wait to see the SG. With Wolverine back, but she vanished like a phantom. It looks like it took more energy than I expected to search through some familiar labyrinth. The moment I lay down, a rapid sleep fell over. I feel ill. Why do you feel ill? How did that lizard go? I have no beer. Oh, I see. I say this right. No, I also feel frustrated. Being helpless against Lazarus wasn't cast as well. It was because future time, as the master couldn't provide enough backup directions. Call myself. Also at this point, I'll be surprised if there are no ancient mini game. Experience with my darling. Oh, please wait a moment. I will make our food now, Tamamo style. I quietly rise from my seat and place my hand on the door. I'll sleep in the student council room tonight. Hey, Ron, this is not what you mean. Oh, about skills. Okay, I totally got it now. But to tell the truth, I'm extremely late about that as well. Because the acquisition of skills means that in sickness or in a pinch, we shall fight together, does it not? Why does cute human interaction between people of different sexes warrant hentai? They're not talking about that, Daylon. They were talking about the Rin's secret garden. Like, I'm not shitting when I say this. You look it up. You have to get her secret garden. So, it's like one of the questions I have to figure out about Rin is what's her favorite color of underwear, and also what's her fetishism. It's so fucking weird coming off of Extra, or even Stay Night. I don't remember Stay Night going around being like, I gotta figure out what this master's favorite color of underwear is. Now that's saying something, because at least the Heavensfield Rebels a bit horny, but not this. Yes, that is precisely the teamwork of a married couple. No matter how many times we repeat this, I personally feel happy. This is not being like nuclear again. Could be that I'm a super winner. I never really understand what Castro says or does, but since we've never been married, wouldn't she just be getting tricked? But anyway, this is good. Castro is acting lively again. Even if my memories are hazy, seeing her be down hurts me. As a master, although it's imperative that I get my abilities back, bringing back my forgotten memories is still also important. If my memories are also my concealed heart, we could work things out quickly if they take the same shape as an SG, like with Rin. My darling has no SG, or how should I put it? Honestly, it is like, even if you carry a secret, it would be obvious what it is. I have no secrets. Since I can't even remember those secrets, it sounds pretty obvious. Then is it the same for Castor? Eh? You say Castor doesn't have any secrets either, right? Absolutely, that is most correct. If I may, I, Castor, carry no falsehoods, and I'm wholly willing to serve my darling. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. I cannot do this after all. Please do not look upon me with such innocence. I do have some. I am a deity. I could fool one or two, or well, actually 1,000 or 100 million or so, or I cannot readily divulge them. I do have pride as a woman. As long as you do not unleash your mighty hunk powers on me, I am sorry, but I will never tell. If you do come to see my secrets, please be well and thoroughly prepared. Even Castro has an SG. Well, it might be more Crusade had. I wonder how much about Castro my past self knew. I need to reconfirm them again through this battle. Access to Castro's SG to draw your service secrets is essential to develop your relationship. In my room, be active in developing your relationship with your servant. One thing I will say, I'm not a big fan of how heavily on the story this is. I like how Extra was structured. It didn't really feel like a BN, it felt like a... Next dungeon. It felt more like a game. This is more like a VN with gameplay elements. At least this I can see. It's the first night CCC extra in SG. There's been no recall from my install of the 5 meditations. I feel great. First thing is to stop by a student council room. I'll need advice on what to do now. Yeah, I'm gonna quit now. But yeah, this is a weird game, to be honest. I'm not sure what to say about it. It's just weird. That's all. I'll comment. This is not what I was expecting the slightest. That's all I'll comment. Thanks anyways for stopping by, guys, and see you next time.